Thanks for joining us here at Functional Bliss, where Audra and Jessica will guide you through exercises and wellness techniques to help you live your best life every day. It's in the name after all, Functional Bliss. Before you do anything else, click like and subscribe and ring the bell so you'll know whenever we put up a new video. To join our Blissful Gang for live Zoom classes where you can get more direct suggestions and encouragement, go to our website and sign up. Check the class description below for any equipment needs, grab your gear, and let's get started. We are ready for our weights class on this lovely Thursday. So go ahead and find your space on your mat. Make sure you have your weights handy. All you'll need is probably just a couple lightish weights for this one. So make sure you've got those available. And we'll start with our normal warm up. Sitting up nice and tall, letting your hands swing side to side. Tapping lightly around your hip, your back, your upper legs, just kind of checking in with your body, getting a little blood moving. A couple more to each side. And then come into center, moving into your side bends. Nice and big and active. Again, bringing motion into the body, checking in with your shoulders, with your back, maybe with your hips as well. One more on each side, and then leaning back, pull those feet in, windshield wiper your knees. Starting out fairly small. And then if everything's feeling good, maybe bring those feet out a little wider. Windshield wiper your knees a little bigger. Maybe even roll all the way up onto your hip. Opening up through your pelvic region. Making sure everything's moving well this morning. Couple more here. And then bring everything back into center. Stretch those legs out. Bop your knees up and down. And then rotate the hands and feet. And go the other way. And then wiggle those fingers and toes. And we are all warmed up and ready to get started. Now for your first exercise today, you're not going to need any weights at all, but you may want a little extra cushion for your knees or your wrists if they're a little mischievous. So we're gonna get in position for like a knee push-up. We're gonna go down and then back to child's pose. And we're just gonna keep rocking forward and back, really bringing some movement in through our whole body. Make sure I got my timer ready to go here. All right, 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. Coming in through that push-up and then pushing back. Keeping the tops of your feet on the ground. Beautiful. Just rocking back and forth. You got it. 20 seconds to go. Five more seconds. And time. Beautiful. All right, from here, we're going to come into a V-sit. And you will need a weight for this one. Pick one of your lighter weights to start with and just kind of see where you are. We're just going to do a V-sit pass through. So leaning back, lift one leg, pass the weight under, and then go to the other side. 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. Beautiful. Crunching in as you lift your leg, really engaging those core muscles. And still breathing. Halfway done. Now you control how hard you work here by how far back you lean and how high you lift that leg. So if you feel like you want a little more here, lean back a little further, really engage with your tummy muscles. Or if you have enough and you'd like a little less work, sit up taller. All right, time. Next up, we're gonna put the weight to the side. You're gonna have one knee bent and you're gonna reach towards the opposite foot, meeting in the middle, lifting the leg and bringing the hand down to touch. 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. You can put your other hand on the floor for a little support. Or if you're feeling like you want a little extra work, go ahead and bring that other hand up so that you're making your core do all the work there. You may notice that I've turned my toe out to the side a little bit. That's to help target the inner thigh muscles. So I can make sure I'm activating all of my quad muscles. 10 more seconds. Time. Nice job. All right, next up, we got to do the other side. So other knee bent, 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. Again, tilting those toes out a little bit. And then either rest the other hand next to your hip for support or float it up wherever feels good for you if you want a little extra work. Over halfway there. Beautiful, you got it. Ten more seconds. This one hits all kinds of muscles through the legs and the core and the back and the side body. It's really a great one. And time. All right, up next, we are going to come into a kneeling posture. And now you can do this one empty hand or you can do it with weights. But if you're going to add weights, start off nice and light because this one can be a little hard if you have any shoulder issues. So you're going to start in a W position with your elbows in by your side, stretch out, twist like you're pouring water out of a jug, and then pull it back in. That's all we're doing, but it's really going to heat up those shoulder muscles. Here we go. Extend and pour. Beautiful. And then pull them back in purposely into your side. So you're really contracting those back muscles as well. Beautiful. Keep that soft bend in your elbows, even when your arms are extended. Always want to protect the joints. Halfway done. Well, this is a great one to work on with body weight too, because you get the same effect, just squeezing the muscles, even with no weight, which can be especially important if you have mischievous shoulders. Time. All right, last up, staying in this kneeling posture, we're gonna do a press out with an overhead raise. So holding the weight right in the center of your body. You can do it horizontal or up and down, either way. Pressing it out, raising it up. Lower and pull right back in. 1 minute, let's do it. Keeping that core in nice and tight. Beautiful, and if everything's feeling good here and you want to add just a little more work, add in that sit back. Pull it in, sit back, and then stretch up and out. Beautiful, halfway done already. Ten seconds to go, you got this. Time, beautiful. That is the end of our first set. Go grab some water. We still have 2 sets to go. Hopefully you're a little warmed up now. I know I definitely am. All right, bringing it back in, getting ready for that push up into child's pose. 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. Keeping your head, neck, and back in a straight line. Which means you're looking down towards the floor. Even if you see me turning my head sideways, I'm just checking on you guys. You keep looking down. Halfway there. Still breathing. Almost there. Time. Beautiful. All right, coming into position for that V-sit. Grab the weight that's right for you. 1 minute. Let's do it. Nice. Halfway done already. Looking good, guys. Almost there. Time. All right, setting that weight to the side. Get in position for that leg lift with the toe touch. And here we go. Keeping that arm and leg both nice and long. Beautiful. Stretching up nice and tall through your spine. Reaching up through the crown of your head. "15 seconds to go." You got this, almost there. Time. Nice. All right, switching sides. 1 minute, here we go. Beautiful, you got this. Halfway done. Still remembering to reach nice and long, stretching up through the spine each time that hand comes up. Almost there. Time. Nice work. Whew. Maybe windshield wiper those feet for just a minute. Get a little movement back in there. And then coming into your kneeling posture for your extend and pour. 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. Pulling the elbows in, stretching out and pour. That twisting motion helps to strengthen the rotator cuff, all the little shoulder stabilizer muscles. Say that one 5 times fast. Looking good. Now we're doing the work in our shoulders here, but make sure your core is nice and solid too. You don't want your upper body weeble wobbling all over the place. So tighten those belly muscles to hold you nice and still so you can focus on the work in your shoulders. Almost there. Time. All right, last up we have that press out with the raise. Now, if you were holding it vertically, swap which hand is on top this time so you get good balance on both sides. 1 minute, here we go. Pressing it out, up and overhead, and adding that sit back if you want to engage the lower body a little as well. Up to you. As always, it's a choose your own adventure. So do the work that feels right for you in your body on this particular day. Ten seconds to go. Still breathing. Time. Nice job. That is the end of set number 2. Go grab some more water. We still have 1 set to go. All right. Getting in position for that push up into the child's pose. 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. Now I'm doing tricep push-ups here, where my hands are closer down towards my ribs when I'm doing my push-up. You can do that style push-up, or you can position your hands a little further forward if that feels better for your shoulders. "15 more seconds. Keep breathing, you got it. Time. All right, getting in position for that V-sit with the pass-through. Make any adjustments you need to for weight and how far back you're sitting. 1 minute on the clock. Let's do it. Looking good. Halfway done. Perfect, almost there. 5 more seconds. You can do anything for 5 seconds. Time. All right, up next we have that leg lift with the toe touch. Sitting up nice and tall. 1 minute. Here we go. Halfway done. Check in with your breathing here. Make sure that you're still taking smooth breaths in and out. Perfect. Almost done. Time. Up next, we have the other side. 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. Looking good. You're halfway there. Beautiful, you got this. Exercises like this one really help you appreciate how long a minute is, don't they? 5 seconds to go. Time. All right, coming into your kneeling posture. Pulling the core in nice and tight. 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. Make any weight adjustments that you need. You want to be able to control the weight. The weight should not be controlling you. So if you get to a point where you're fatigued and the weight is wobbling around and not very steady, you just set that weight down. Finish it out empty hand. Or just take a pause. Wait till the next exercise. Safety is always the most important thing. So we want to make sure that we're always in control. 15 seconds to go. Time. All right, last up, that press out to the overhead raise. Now, again, horizontal or vertical. If you're doing vertical, make sure you switch hands. 1 minute, here we go. Nice and steady. No need to do a speed run here. Focus on making the muscles work. You're over halfway there. Still breathing. Maybe still smiling, maybe not. You might be saying, no, I'm not smiling right now. And that's okay too. You're still here, you're still working. 5 more seconds. Time. Beautiful. Gosh, that went really fast. All right, grab some water. All we have left is our final stretch. All right, bringing it in for our final stretch. Starting with our feet out to the sides. Taking a nice deep breath in. Float our arms up overhead. And then folding forward. And then immediately slide those hands in, roll all the way up. Shoulders down and back 3 times. And then breathing those arms up again. Folding forward as you exhale. And then immediately sliding those hands in, rolling up. And then shoulders forward 3 times. Breathing the arms up one more time. Maybe more than once. You're gonna reach down towards one toe, or foot, ankle, shin, whatever you can reach. Nice big stretch here. Through your side body, maybe through your hip and your lower back, depending on where you're tight. One more moment here. And then release and roll slowly up. And then go into the other side, arms up. And reaching out nice and long. Stretching, holding that tension just for a moment. Nice big sigh. And then release and slide all the way up. Bringing your feet into the middle. Put one leg across the other. Pull that knee in to wherever is comfortable for you. And then you can just lean forward until you feel a good stretch. You might find that you want to pull your leg into your chest a little, or you might not. It depends on where you are in your range of motion through your hips. One more moment. And then release. And go to the other side. Start with just crossing the leg. That may be enough for you. But if it feels good, you can pull that other knee in. Add that on. And then again, assess how it feels. If it feels good for you, stay right there. Or maybe pull that leg in a little further. And just pause for a moment. And then release. All right, bringing one arm across the body, stretching up nice and tall, like that flower reaching for the sun. And then just give a gentle nod up and down. And then bringing your head back to center, release, and go to the other side. Same thing, find that nice tall spine, reaching up. And then if it feels good, add that gentle nod up and down. And then bring your head back to center and release. And then we'll finish off bringing the bottoms of our feet together and just leaning forward, finding that nice stretch through the inner thigh there. Maybe using the elbows to push down on the knees just a little bit more. Take one deep breath in. And then one nice, big, loud sigh, let it out. And then squeeze those knees in and give them a little hug. Sighing is super good for you. We should all do it more often. And we are done. Thank you so much for coming out to play today.